Please welcome Carice van Houten, czyli Melisandra, a także Hafþór Björnsson.
And the third microphone is coming up. Welcome, guys. Jeszcze raz, przywitajmy ich gorąco. Yes, that is what Game of Thrones makes from people. They're going crazy for you guys. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I feel really small. No. But I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, thank you.
Not only you feel small, what I supposed to say? He has a handle like my whole self. Tell me, guys, how did your adventure with Game of Thrones begin?
How did it begin? I just did an audition, and I thought I fucked it up. I did fuck it up a little bit, but it still worked, I guess. And that's where the adventure started. I had no idea that it was going to be this big.
Did you read the book when you received the script, or you take your chances, went for the auditioning to whatever scene you received?
Well, I think as an actor, you're not, you know, we're working from a script and not from the books, because it's something different. So, yeah, I really stuck to the script, to be honest. But I haven't read the books, sorry.
Don't be sorry, they are very long.
Did you read the books?
No, I don't, sorry.
And how did your adventure start?
Yeah, like she said, same for me. I went for an audition, and from there on, I was lucky enough to get in.
Yeah, but your character is very specific. There are some, you know, descriptions that you have to fit. So there are probably not many guys built like you that can actually do this kind of thing.
That's true, yeah. So it was maybe easier for me to get in than you can find a lot of small, pretty ladies, but to find a big guy like myself that weighs 200 kilograms, can, you know, to have the strength that I have and to be able to move with the big armor is not everybody's job, but you know I can do it, and I guess I'm a unique type of a guy. You don't find a lot of people that weigh over 200 kilograms and that are over 2 meters tall. How many people are here that are over 200 kilograms?
Well, come on.
No one.
No, not so much. Tell me, is there many people or guys actually who are coming up to you as a mountain and you know, saying like, "I will try fight you, mate"?
No.
Okay. I thought there will be one. And were you surprised that your character is coming to the end of the series? Because when I was talking to some of the actors, they were taking the part but thinking, I will probably die in the third or fourth episode. You're lasting a long time. Did you know about that?
Well, I didn't know it, but I figured, you know, if you have magical powers, that's an advantage. And I knew very early on that I was actually much older. So I always knew there has to be, at some point, we need to show that she's actually old. And it didn't come for so many seasons. So I thought, oh, good, I'm still here. But I was never safe. I never felt safe. I always thought, you know, you never know.
And you told us in London when we met, actually promoting the 7th season, that you were a little bit shocked when you saw yourself after putting all the makeup or all the stuff for your character.
Yes, I had. You know, it takes 5 to 6 hours to be made up like that. And after a while, you just sort of forget it, because it's like a Zen, you know, exercise where you just sit and just wait till it's over, really. And then I went to the bathroom in my trailer, and I wanted to go out of the trailer, and I just checked myself in the mirror, And I was like, I was really shocked by myself. Yeah.
Who's that person?
It's pretty freaky.
And we have also one very brutal scene with you fighting, with popping the head right open. How many times did you reshoot this scene and how it was made?
Not that many times. We did practice a lot. We did run through it for a few weeks with C.C. Smith, the swords teacher. Me and Pedro Pascal, we worked together for a few weeks to prepare the fight, and it came out quite well. The skull scene, if I remember right, it took 2 shots.
2 shots. So how were you preparing? You know, I don't know, destroy melons or something like that?
Huh?
How were you preparing to that? Destroying melons or?
Yeah, just, go all in, I guess.
Chciałbym przypomnieć, że mamy wciąż dżentelmena w białej koszuli. Jeśli chcecie zadać pytanie, to jest najlepszy czas, żeby się za nim ustawić. Czas się skończy, później nie będzie okazji. Zwłaszcza, że Carice jutro z nami nie będzie, więc tak jak chciałem tylko podkreślić, że dzisiaj jest ten dzień, kiedy możecie zadać jej pytanie. Okay, and tell me guys, how did the show actually impact your life as an actor, where you are now more open to different projects, or it was a TV series like any others for you?
Well, it's definitely not a TV series like any other, but yeah.
No, I'm asking you because I know that some of actors, when they hear sci-fi production, they're like, nah, I better wait for a drama or something like that.
Well, the good thing is that it's a combination of both, of course, and because it's not just fantasy or something like that. We're sort of mirroring our own worlds, and that's why it's very interesting, I think. And it's in a broad way. It speaks to so many people, I think. But to come back to your question, it's not like I get a lot of comedies now. I don't really read a lot of comedy scripts, unfortunately. I would love to do something funny, but people see me as this scary, stern, angry old lady.
Hey, I'm afraid of you right now, and I'm sitting next to you, so you know. And how is your?
Yeah, it definitely changed my life. I started when I was. I'm still competing in my sport, strongman. I'm still a professional athlete, but before I did this, I was just an athlete. Then I had no acting experience at all. So Game of Thrones definitely changed my life. I've been getting a lot of different opportunities. And it's always getting better and better.
And you became an icon. Okay, I can see that we have questions, so let's start.
Are you familiar with any fan theories about your characters?
And who are you addressing?
To both.
To both, all right. Do you know the fan theories about your characters? Well, theories of... I don't know how to explain that. Furious, yes. Okay. The answer is no. I can see it on their faces.
You mean the theories about what is going to happen to our characters?
Yeah, something like that. There are a lot of these theories on internet.
Well, in the beginning, I did sort of search because it was sometimes frustrating for me to not know where the character was going because nobody would tell us, and we would really try everything. We would really, try to get the writers off guard and joke around with them and then ask them, what's going to happen, and they would never ever give in. So sometimes it would frustrate me, and then I thought maybe I should check online, because there's people that read the books and maybe know more than I do. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people in this room that know more than I do, in fact. But, you know, once they started wavering off the books, everyone was sort of lost. So I don't read the theories anymore. But I have a pretty bad feeling about my character, to be honest. That's my personal feeling.
So what's your feeling?
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it, man. If I were the writers, I would kill me off at some
Who will
point.
kill you then? What's your prediction?
Doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter?
I mean, Arya would be fun if she would kill me. No?
Yeah, maybe. I would see, you know, like Jon Snow killing you off. That would be cool.
Yeah, but, well, that's very nice. Jesus.
Hey, you give me the place to choose.
Nah.
It was my choice. So
Fair
what?
enough, fair enough.
Thank you. Next one, please.
Kto waszym zdaniem powinien ostatecznie zasiąść na żelaznym tronie?
Who should win the Game of Thrones? Who by your choosing, should sit on the Iron Throne?
Samuel Tarly, but, you know, it's never gonna happen. We all know that.
Always I have to pick my team, Lannisters. I have to pick Lena, Chelsea.
It's funny that you didn't choose your characters to sit on it, actually, till the end. Okay, next one, please.
Hello, this is for Carice, actually. Hi, here. So, I just wanted to ask, when you were preparing for the role of the Red Lady, where did you look for inspiration? Like, did you look for other witches characters? Did you search, read any fantasy books? Where were you looking for preparation?
Just in my fantasy, I think, in my own fantasy, somewhere in my head. Because it was tricky, because this character basically looks like nothing like me at all. Like, I don't feel like Melisandre is sort of part of me. I have no idea who that woman is. I don't want to be close to her. I don't want to be her friend. You know, that's not my kind of woman. So I didn't really feel that it was easy to tap into her. But it helped. I guess the preparation for me was mostly just being trying to be as confident as I can be, and the wig definitely helped. When I wear the wig, I feel more like her, and the necklace that always itches me, and I always feel like, oh, I want to take it off, but no, you can't. So yeah, preparing, I guess, the wig and Melisandre never slouches like me. Like, I always sit like, you know, and she never does that. She's always straight, always straight. You know, until season 6 a little bit, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Can we have the next question, please?
Hey, I want to say you that I love you all so much. I love this serial, and I have a question for you. How it is kissing Jon Snow?
How it is to kiss Jon Snow?
You would like to know that, huh?
I think all of the girls want to know that, not only her.
I didn't really kiss him, did I? Did I?
And now
Did
you
I really
crush the
kiss him?
dreams of the girls. Come on, make something up, come on.
Yeah, make something up. Oh, it's really nice.
His smooth lips. No, come on, keep playing.
It's funny because both my mother and my sister also have a sort of a crush on him. So every time I was resurrecting him, and we did it, I don't know, 1,500 times on the day. Like, there were so many takes we did to bring him back alive. And I was saying to kids, I said, oh, if only my mother would be here. She was so jealous of me now. Because I could touch his body like over and over and over and over. But, you know, Yeah. What can I say?
Do it a short answer. It was nice.
Sorry, yeah. I talk too much, sorry.
Next one, please.
Hi, I'm Jacob, and I really appreciated your acting skills in the series, especially your scene with the Davos. And I must say that I really love you for bringing back Jon Snow.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't that bad after all.
We saw the trailer of the 7th season, so I would like to ask, what will be your role in the 7th season and the relationship between Jon Snow and the Melisandre? What will be their relationships? Will she be trying to seduce him, you know, or what?
It's funny because you think that I'm really going to answer your question. I'm not. Sorry. They're going to kill me. They're going to kill me anyway, I guess, but they're going to kill me. Sorry. And I don't think if I would tell you, I don't think anyone would really want to know, because I think if I would start saying something, people would be like, don't you think?
But you know that you can throw some fake news, you know?
Oh yeah, that I'm eating Daenerys, yeah. For dinner. Yeah.
You know what will internet...
And I'm going to have some dragon flying lessons, and all sorts of crazy things are going to happen.
You know what would tomorrow happen in the internet when you say such a thing?
Yeah, I didn't think of this before. I should have thought about some good fake news before. Maybe I'll think of something.
All right, thank you.
But sorry, I can only say that it's going to be great.
Hi. I just want to say that you're so adorable and I love you so much.
Thank you.
Both of you. And my question is, what is the first reaction when you read the script of season 7?
I haven't read all of it, to be honest, because I also want to be surprised myself. It actually was a little... the stuff that happens to my character, I'm talking about now, I saw it coming a little bit, is all I can say. And the rest is going to be so great. You're going to see so many different storylines get, you know, crossovers, different characters meeting each other for the first time. All that stuff is going to happen. So, yeah, and here I'm going to stop because it's getting dangerous.
The big journey is coming to an end. Everybody has to meet. Thank you.
First, about Mountain. In book, this character is a little arrogant, but in movie, it's not speak too much. How do you feel playing this character?
I enjoyed a lot. It's a challenge for me. It's definitely fun experience for me to play such a bad man, because I'm just a big teddy bear, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay. Next to the Carice, you played with Liam Cunningham before in the Black Butterfly, and that movie you was a couple. At this movie,
can you imagine?
And this movie, you fight together. How do you feel changing this attitude to this same actor, to this same person at the stage?
Well, on the stage, well, it's funny because Liam always makes me smile and makes me laugh. He also really annoys me, but in a good way. So he's just so annoying sometimes, and I can just say, Liam, shut up. But I love him at the same time, you know, so we're friends. So he always makes me laugh when we're on set, on Game of Thrones set, not on the Black Butterfly set. He made me laugh there as well. But on Game of Thrones, he has only, his hand was cut off, right? So he has a hand like this. That's not funny, but he has this glove he has to hold his hand like this all day, so it's sort of cramping, and he just sometimes just makes me laugh by just doing. That's what he does, and yeah, he's a real goofball. He's a great guy and a really great actor, and I'm always very grateful to have scenes with him. I mean, the first moment when I see him in the trailer is like, oh no, but then, yeah, it's fun to be around him. Sorry, that was a very long answer to a short question.
I really like your character. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I have two questions. The first one is to Hafþór. If we were to arm wrestle, who do you think would win, you or me?
That's a good question. Come up here. Let's check it out.
Oh! I will take the water.
Holy fuck.
Is somebody taping that?
On 3 we start. One,
two,
three.
Whoa! Feel the force! Feel the force! Oh! And I really thought that Star Wars will beat Game of Thrones. What can you do? All right, you're okay?
I might have to go to the emergency, but that's all right.
All right.
It was worth it.
Okay, thank you for participating.
Thank you.
The next one, please. How many of you want to, and you said no one want to challenge you, come on.
Okay, I have a question for Carice. And how do you cope with being naked in front of camera?
How do you cope with being naked in front of the camera?
How am I comfortable?
How do we cope? How do we cope through? How do you overcome the shame?
Ah, okay. Well, it's tricky because it's not my favorite thing in the world to undress and, you know, to be around, surrounded by people that are wearing North Face jackets and big black coats and to be the only one who's butt naked, really. So to sort of take away of the shame and the uncomfortableness, what I try to do is to make as many jokes as possible and to be as open as possible. So that means I can joke about my body. Sometimes I will say, okay, this is my body, this is the material we're working with today, you know, because the more shy or the more you want to, you know, cover yourself up, the more people are going to be like, you know, so if you make it normal, it's just a body, you know. It's nothing to do with sex. It's actually, those nudity scenes are the least sexual things that can happen. So it's very technical and very boring. Not boring, but, you know. So the only thing you can do is make it as technical as possible. And that's what I try to do. But again, it's not my favorite thing. It's not like I would be comfortable being naked around, you know, here. No.
All right. Thank you very much.
So hi, I got the question to Carice. So you said that you are being tired of, you know, these dark characters, things like that. So do you have any role that you dream of? Would you like to be, you know, some superwoman? Or if there were a good scenario from Poland, from a, you know, young, good, independent filmmaker, would you like to come over and, you know, make a movie?
I think he has a script by himself.
Well,
I know it sounds creepy.
I'm not necessarily interested in being the superhero woman because sometimes they can be a little bit, I don't know. I also feel too old, to be honest. I'm a little bit too old to be a superwoman. So I am very open to smaller budget things. If the role is interesting, if it's challenging for me, if it's something that I have not done before, it doesn't matter if it's in Hollywood or in Warsaw or, how do you say Warsaw?
Warszawa.
Warsaw. Warsaw. Or anywhere in the world. If the script is good, if there's a good story, that's what in the end what counts for me, then I'll think about it.
All right.
So thank you for the answer. And one last thing, could you tell for my friend who's a big fan of you, you know, the night is dark and full of terrors.
It's so funny that I have this line now that I can just, yeah, it's funny. But I'll say it. The night is dark and full of terrors. It's true.
Thank you.
Hi guys. Firstly, I would like to say that Game of Thrones is awesome, not only because the great plot, but also because of such beautiful actress like Carice and such strong man like Mountain. We already saw his power, and I have two questions for Carice. Okay. Firstly is how do you like scene where you burned Daughter of Stannis?
How do I like it?
Yes.
You mean on toast or what do you mean?
What do you feel about this scene? How do you prepare to this? How did you react when you firstly heard that you have to do this on screen?
Yeah, I read the script and I read that scene and I was like, uh-oh, this is not gonna bring me any sympathy points. This is people gonna hate me forever, which is fine. It's just a role, but it was probably one of the most cruel things that I've read in a script for a long, long time. So on the day when we were shooting it, it was a really grim day. It was very cold and rain, you know, snowing machine, and I was really, really cold. And you know, Carrie, the girl, she's a great little actress. We actually had a lot of fun backstage, and Liam was there, so we had a lot of fun. And so I think to prepare, that is also to just, if you can sort of relieve a little bit of pressure and tension between the takes, it's very important, because otherwise it's too heavy. It's so dramatic. And in fact, when we ended the scene, Carrie, the girl, gave me a gift because it was her last shooting day, and she gave me this, you know, this little, what's it called, like a little light with a flame that never goes out. You know, like a little fake candle as a gift. That was really sweet because I basically killed her all day, and she gave me a gift. So, is that an answer to your question?
Yes, and I have a second question. Well, it's quite personal question. Well, I am teenager, and my question is, do you have something against dating with teenagers?
Do you have something against dating teenagers like him?
I've had younger lovers, but not teenagers per se. We have to draw the line somewhere, man. Wait a little bit.
We're sorry for that.
I'm old. You don't want to be an old lady.
All right. Thank you very much.
But thanks anyway.
All right.
Hi. I have two questions.
Can we have only one question, because there is a big line and everybody wants to ask one.
Okay.
Thank you.
So the mountain. If Khal Drogo lives, you think you can beat him?
100%. Yes.
Dobrze, mamy czas w takim razie tylko jeszcze na jedno pytanie.
Carice, can you tell me something about relation between Melisandre and Daenerys Targaryen in next season?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Sorry.
To było bardzo krótko. That was a short answer, so we have one time for the last question. Okay?
Hi guys, I'm Mickey. Because we don't have any time, I will not ask any questions. I'm one of those spoilerish fans that like to know everything before actually happening, but I will not ask anything. I will just say we all love you for what you do, and I want to thank you for making my life better in these past few years.
That's nice. Thank you.
And that was a perfect ending for a good panel. Dziękujemy bardzo. Mountain będzie jutro z nami.
Thank you very much.
To jeszcze raz. Góra będzie jutro z nami, a zamiast Carice dołączy do nas Alfie Allen. Do zobaczenia jutro w takim razie. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.